Hello, everyone, and welcome back to your daily dose of English, where learning English is easy, practical, and super fun. I'm Tom.
And I'm Sarah. Hi everyone, it's so great to be here with all of you today. How are you doing, Tom?
I'm doing fantastic, Sarah. Thank you. I'm really excited about today's topic because it's something everyone needs, whether you just moved to a new place or you've been in your neighbourhood for years.
That's so true, Tom. Today, we're talking about making small talk with neighbours. You know, those friendly little conversations that happen when you're getting your mail, taking out the trash, or just walking to your car.
Exactly. These conversations might seem simple, but they're so important. They help you feel connected to your community, make friends, and practice your English in a natural, low-pressure way.
And the best part is, you don't need perfect English to have these conversations. You just need a few key phrases and a friendly smile. Before we dive in, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. It really helps us continue making these lessons for you.
Yes, and share this episode with anyone who's learning English or who just moved to an English-speaking country. Okay, Sarah, let's start with the most common situation. You step outside your house and you see your neighbour. What's the first thing you say?
The easiest opener is a simple greeting like hi or hello. You can add good morning if it's morning, good afternoon in the afternoon, or good evening later in the day. It's simple, but it shows you're friendly.
Perfect. And here's a pro tip. Make eye contact and smile, even if you're a bit shy or your English isn't perfect. A warm smile makes everything better. People respond to friendliness.
That's such an important point, Tom. Body language is part of communication too. After you say hi, you can follow up with a simple question like, how are you? Or, how's it going?
Yes. How's it going? Is very casual and common. It's basically the same as, how are you? But it sounds more relaxed and friendly, perfect for neighbours.
And if someone asks you, how are you? Or, how's it going? You can say, I'm good, thanks, or pretty good. How about you? Always remember to ask back. It keeps the conversation flowing.
Exactly. Asking back shows you're interested in them. Not just talking about yourself. It's like a tennis game. You hit the ball, they hit it back.
I love that analogy. Now, after the greeting, the next easiest topic is the weather. I know it sounds boring, but talking about the weather is a universal way to start a conversation, especially with neighbours.
It's not boring at all, Sarah. It's practical. Everyone experiences the weather, and it's a safe, neutral topic. You can say things like, beautiful day, isn't it? Or, it's so sunny today.
Or if it's not so nice, you can say, it's pretty cold today, isn't it? Or, looks like it might rain later. The key is you're making an observation about something you both share.
And here's a little grammar tip. When you make a statement about the weather and add isn't it, or doesn't it, at the end that's called a question tag. It invites the other person to agree or respond.
Yes, like, nice weather today, isn't it? Or, it's getting colder, isn't it? These question tags make your sentences sound more conversational and friendly. Exactly. And your neighbour will usually agree and maybe add something like, yes, it's perfect for a walk, or I know, I hope it stays like this. Just like that, you're having a conversation. Now, let's talk about another great topic for neighbour small talk, which is commenting on what's happening in the neighbourhood or the community.
Oh, this is a good one. You can mention things like, did you hear about the new coffee shop opening down the street? Or, I saw they're fixing the road on Main Street.
Yes, or you can talk about community events like, are you going to the neighbourhood barbecue this weekend? Or, did you see the flyer about the yard sale?
These kinds of comments show you're paying attention to the community and you're interested in what's happening around you. It also gives your neighbour a chance to share information or opinions.
And if you're new to the neighbourhood, you can ask questions like, is there a good grocery store nearby? Or, do you know if there's a park around here?
Those questions are perfect because they show you're trying to get to know the area. And most neighbours are happy to help newcomers with recommendations.
Absolutely. People generally like to help and share their knowledge about the neighbourhood. It makes them feel useful and friendly.
Now, what about compliments, Sarah? Can you give a compliment to your neighbour during small talk?
Oh, definitely. Compliments are wonderful for small talk. You can say things like, I love your garden, the flowers are beautiful, or your dog is so cute. What's his name?
Yes, compliments about pets, gardens, cars, or even something they're wearing like that's a nice jacket, are all appropriate and friendly.
But here's the key. Make sure your compliment is genuine and specific. Don't just say nice and walk away. Say your roses are gorgeous. How do you keep them so healthy? This opens the door for more conversation.
Great point. A specific compliment plus a question is the perfect formula. It shows real interest and gives the other person something to talk about.
And most people love talking about their hobbies or things they care about. So if you compliment someone's garden, they might tell you all about how they water it or what fertilizer they use.
Exactly. You've just turned a 2-second greeting into a real conversation. Now let's talk about practical phrases for when you need to end the conversation politely.
Yes, because sometimes you're in a hurry or you just don't have time for a long chat. It's important to know how to wrap up the conversation without being rude.
You can say something like, well, I should get going, or I need to get back inside, but it was nice talking to you.
Or you can say, it was great seeing you, or have a great day. These phrases signal that you're ending the conversation in a friendly way.
And if you want to show you'd like to talk more another time, you can add, let's chat again soon, or see you around.
Those are perfect. They leave the door open for future conversations. Now, Tom, let's do a little role play so our listeners can hear how all of this sounds in a real conversation.
Great idea. Okay, let's imagine I'm taking out my trash and you're checking your mailbox. We're neighbours. I'll start. Hi, Sarah. How's it going?
Oh, hi, Tom. I'm doing well, thanks. How about you?
Pretty good. Beautiful weather today, isn't it?
It really is. So much nicer than yesterday. It was so gloomy.
I know. I'm glad the sun is out. By the way, I saw they're opening a new bakery on Maple Street. Have you heard about it?
Oh, yes, I saw the sign. I'm excited to try it. I love fresh bread.
Me too. We should check it out sometime. Oh, and your garden is looking amazing. Those tulips are gorgeous.
Thank you so much. I just planted them a few weeks ago. I'm really happy with how they turned out.
They're beautiful. Well, I should get going. I have a meeting in a few minutes. But it was great talking to you.
You too, Tom. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too. See you around.
See you, and there we go. That was a perfect example of natural neighbour small talk.
It was so easy and friendly. We talked about the weather, a community topic, gave a compliment, and ended politely. That's the formula right there.
And notice how we used simple, everyday English. Nothing complicated, no fancy vocabulary. Just clear, friendly phrases that anyone can use.
Exactly. This is the kind of English you need for daily life. It's practical, and it helps you build relationships with the people around you.
Now, I want to talk about a few more specific situations you might encounter with neighbours. What if you need to ask your neighbour for a small favour?
Oh, that's a good one. You can say something like, "I'm sorry to bother you, but could I borrow a hammer?" Or, "Would you mind watching my mail while I'm on vacation?"
Yes, and always start with, "I'm sorry to bother you," or "I hope I'm not interrupting." It shows respect for their time.
And after they help you, make sure to say thank you so much. I really appreciate it. People remember kindness and gratitude.
Absolutely. And on the flip side, if your neighbour asks you for help, you can say, "Of course, no problem," or "Sure, I'd be happy to help."
Now, what about the opposite situation? What if you need to address a small problem with your neighbour? Like maybe their dog barks a lot or their music is too loud.
This can be tricky, but it's important to stay polite and friendly. You can say, "Hi, I'm sorry to bring this up, but I've been hearing some noise at night. Is everything okay?"
Yes, that's a good approach. You're not accusing them. You're just mentioning it in a concerned way. You can also add, "I'm sure you didn't realise," to soften the message.
Exactly. Most people don't want to be a bad neighbour. If you approach them kindly, they'll usually try to fix the problem.
And you can offer to work together on a solution. Like maybe we can figure something out that works for both of us.
That's perfect. It shows you're willing to compromise and you value the relationship.
Now, Sarah, we've talked about a lot of phrases today. Let's do a quick vocabulary spotlight to make sure our listeners remember the most important ones.
Great idea. First, let's talk about greetings. "How's it going?" is a casual way to ask how someone is. It's the same as "How are you?" but more relaxed.
Next, beautiful day, isn't it? This is a statement plus a question tag. The question tag, isn't it, invites agreement and starts a conversation.
Then we have "I should get going." This is a polite way to say you need to leave. It's friendly and not abrupt.
See you around means I'll see you again soon, probably in the neighbourhood. It's casual and friendly.
"I'm sorry to bother you" is a polite way to start when you're asking for a favour or interrupting someone.
And finally, "I really appreciate it" is a strong way to say thank you. It shows genuine gratitude.
Those are all essential phrases for talking to neighbours. Now, Tom, do you have any personal stories about small talk with neighbours?
I do actually. When I first moved to my current neighbourhood, I was a bit shy. I didn't know anyone. But one day I was walking to my car and my neighbour was watering his plants. I just said, "Hi, nice garden." And he immediately started talking to me about his tomatoes.
Oh, that's wonderful. So a simple compliment opened the door.
Exactly. We ended up talking for about 10 minutes. He told me about the neighbourhood, recommended a good pizza place, and we became friendly. Now we chat every time we see each other.
That's such a great example of how one small comment can lead to a real connection. What about you, Sarah? Do you have a story?
I love that story. It shows that small talk isn't just about being polite, it actually helps build a sense of community.
Exactly, and now I feel like I have friends in my building, not just strangers. It makes coming home feel warmer and safer.
That's beautiful. And that's what we want for all of our listeners. We want you to feel comfortable and confident making these small connections in English.
Yes, don't be afraid to say hi. Don't worry about making mistakes. Most people are kind and understanding, especially if they can see you're making an effort.
And remember, small talk is called small for a reason. It doesn't have to be deep or long. Even a 30-second chat is valuable.
Absolutely. Every little conversation is practice. The more you do it, the easier and more natural it becomes.
So here's a challenge for our listeners. This week, try to have at least one small conversation with a neighbour. It can be about the weather, a compliment, or just a simple, "How are you?"
Yes. And after you do it, notice how you feel. You'll probably feel proud of yourself and more confident in your English.
And if you're nervous, that's okay. Just remember the phrases we talked about today. Keep it simple. "Hi, how are you?" "Nice weather, isn't it?" That's all you need to start.
And if the person says something you don't understand, it's okay to say, "I'm sorry, could you repeat that?" Or, "I didn't catch that." Don't be embarrassed. Everyone needs clarification sometimes.
That's such an important reminder. Asking for clarification is not a weakness. It's actually a sign of good communication.
Exactly. It shows you're engaged and you want to understand. People respect that.
All right, Sarah. I think we've covered everything our listeners need to know about making small talk with neighbours. Weather, community topics, greetings, compliments, and even how to handle small problems.
We really have, and I hope everyone feels ready to go out and practice these skills in real life.
Before we wrap up, let's do one more quick role play. This time, let's imagine it's a Saturday morning and we both happen to be outside at the same time. Ready?
Ready. Good morning, Tom.
Good morning, Sarah. How are you this morning?
I'm great, thanks. The weather is perfect today, isn't it?
It really is. I'm thinking about doing some gardening later. How about you? Any plans for the weekend?
I might go for a walk in the park. Oh, by the way, did you see the notice about the neighbourhood cleanup next Saturday?
I did. I'm planning to join. Are you going to come?
I think so. It's a great way to meet more neighbours and help the community.
Absolutely. Well, I should get back inside. I'm making breakfast. But it was nice chatting with you.
You too, Tom. Enjoy your day.
Thanks. You too. See you later.
See you. Perfect. That felt so natural.
It did, and we used almost every technique we talked about today. Weather, weekend plans, community topics, and a polite ending.
And it was so simple. No complicated words. Just friendly, clear English.
That's the power of small talk. It doesn't have to be fancy, it just has to be friendly and genuine.
All right, everyone. That's all we have for today's episode. We hope you enjoyed learning about making small talk with neighbours.
We really hope this helps you feel more confident when you see your neighbours or meet new people in your community.
Don't forget to practice. Try to use at least 1 or 2 phrases from today's lesson this week.
And please remember to subscribe to your daily dose of English. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with anyone who is learning English.
We also love hearing from you. Leave a comment below and tell us what's your favourite phrase for small talk. Or share a story about a conversation you had with your neighbour.
We read every comment and we love connecting with you. Thank you so much for spending time with us today.
Yes, thank you. Keep learning, keep practicing, and remember, every conversation is a chance to improve your English and make a new friend.
Until next time, have a wonderful day and happy learning.
Bye, everyone.
Bye bye.